This is what an absolute nightmare looks like.
I believe someone has been shot. They are stating someone is killed.
Sounds like a guy just got shot in the head.
And when deputies arrive, they find 2 people dead and a child and her new boyfriend. The suspect, none other than Anna's estranged husband.
Having these rights of mind, do us talk to us now? Nope.
But then something changes.
I'll tell you everything. I tell the truth, even more it's painful.
And what he says next changes everything. I'm Angenette Levy, and this is Crime Fix. Before I get into this incredibly serious case, I want to tell you about one of our partners that makes it possible for us to bring you these cases. Upside is an app that gets you cash back on things that you buy all of the time, like carry-out gas and groceries. Here's how Upside works. You download the free app, claim an offer at one of the locations, and pay with your credit card. Verify that purchase, and then just like that, you will see that you can get cash back. So say I want pizza one night, I'll search Upside's offers. After I spend, money appears in my app that I can transfer straight to my bank. Upside's frequent users actually earn an average of $254 back a year. You can't beat that. So to start getting your cash back, click the link in the description or scan that QR code that you see right there on your screen and use our promo code CRIMEFIX to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. 2 families in Washington state are grieving. They're mourning a beloved mother and a beloved father. Their lives were taken in an instant. According to law enforcement, the person who shot them and killed them was an ex who refused to let go. Anna Child was 46 years old, and sadly, she had asked for help, even going to court and winning an order of protection. But it wasn't enough. Anna and her new boyfriend, Jason Hilde, also 46, were found shot to death earlier this year. It was March 24th, 2026, just after 7 p.m. in Mason County, when a call came in that would get the adrenaline of any law enforcement officer pumping.
Call 13 and 33. I believe someone has been shot. They are stating someone is killed.
Radio on Tom 7 will be stage 8. Radio on Tom 7. We can get all county to respond and state as well.
I believe the neighbor stating the boyfriend is dead in the doorway. Any additional calls? There's additional gunshots.
Receive. Can we also see if 400 units can keep an eye out for any fleeing vehicles?
Confirm 447 is 471. Do you copy? See if there's any fleeing vehicles in the area. Reference. Call 94.
Right, I'm on 101 now. Just waiting for a vehicle description.
So far it's going to be a white truck. We don't have further.
Of course, Emily.
Hey, we're en route to an active homicide, so you should probably come in.
I think that's
Sounds like a guy just got shot in the head, fleeing white Ford pickup.
There's a homicide, and the suspected shooter has taken off in a white truck.
Copy.
Hey Chief, it's Quinn. Hey, just letting you know we're on our way to a homicide that just occurred. Someone just got shot in the head and is dead. I'm not on scene yet, so I don't have a whole lot of details, but suspect fled in a white truck. Suspect is a Robert Child. Victim is a Jason something up off of Hamma Drive. So just notifying you while we're on our way there. You were my first call, so not yet. Okay. Right now, from the RPs on scene, the neighbor ran over and is standing by the guy who was shot, apparently. Yeah, it says half of his head is gone, so. Arguing and gunshots, and then the person fleeing, but not the actual gunshot.
It's all hands on deck. A neighbor heard the gunfire and called 911.
He is standing back from it. He does have a weapon holster. He's going to be there until units arrive on scene.
Yeah.
They refuse to leave.
That I don't know. If you're able to send it over to me real quick, I can give him a call. Alright, thank you, sir.
Just took a call from police.
Yeah. Now that it is the 161 address, we absolutely had an order there to serve.
We have what?
An order to serve there, or did.
Yeah, we did. We couldn't find the guy.
Yeah.
Tried to serve it like 8-9 times. I might have a plate number and one might.
When we get there, grab a less lethal, whichever one you know best or most comfortable with.
Okay. I'll grab the shotgun.
Okay.
Right over here.
Do I cut sirens?
Yeah, no sirens. Pull up further into the road. Right there. That's
Right
fine.
here?
Yep.
Right there, that doorway, right there. He's dead. There's an AR sitting up against the door.
All right, let them do their thing.
All right. All right. I'm good. Yep.
Whoever's car this is, we're going to use it as rolling cover to get a better view on the house.
With me in it?
No, different car. Whose car is behind this one? Case.
Grab that car.
We're going to roll up.
We're going to use it as a rolling cover. Okay, please go inside. 7, move closer to the other car.
Is there around here already?
Huh?
Is there around here? This is yours.
No, there's not. On the other side of the car.
Cover this window. Go ahead, point it.
Get to the other side of the car.
Keep going. Go forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Coming up.
All right, guys, we're going to need 2 to move to the back. If we can get a shield to move to the back.
I'll go.
Move off that.
Okay, we're going to keep 2 out here. Keeping an eye on that garage. Troop, if you want to stay out here.
Yep.
Stone, you want to stay out here? Sure. Okay. Ivy, you got what? Rifle?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a shield?
Yeah, I got you.
Can you grab a shield for me?
Yeah.
And you can download that. You're going to be on handgun. Scott, are you guys able to safely move to the back? All right. And can you clear the other car as you do so? Are you able to see that? All right. Both.
You saw a neighbor was in handcuffs. Then deputies moved toward the house where the shots were fired.
Stone, we're going to be coming in front of you guys. Radio on Tom 7. We're going to be clearing the house. If you can disregard. Stay together, guys.
Where do you want us?
To the front door. Receive. Nice and slow, guys.
Mason County Sheriff's Office, if you're inside, make yourself known. Mason County Sheriff's Office, if you're inside the residence, make yourself known. Alright, ready when you guys are.
Stack up, nice and slow, guys.
You got to our right. Any doors?
Closet doors, looks like blocked by the body.
Anybody with a pistol want to go in front of me?
Yep, I got it.
I don't have a good. Sorry. I'll go back.
Gotcha.
Come on, cover.
Hold here.
Door to the right.
I'm gonna go left, you go right.
That's clear.
Clear in here.
Clear.
Clear.
Alright, bump out and back. Ivy.
Yep. All the way to the left.
Can't see behind that mattress there.
Okay. Bump to the hallway, and Ivy and I are gonna go to the right.
Okay.
Sheriff's Office, anybody inside, make yourself known! Clear over here.
Inside the house, deputies find Anna Child and her new boyfriend, Jason. You heard their names on the radio traffic earlier. Anna and Jason are both dead. And the prime suspect is Anna's estranged husband, Robert Child.
Okay. No, but there's not going to be a pulse.
Pretty obvious.
Yeah. I have someone setting up crime scene tape. I have someone starting the crime scene log. Someone getting photos. Am I missing anything? Detectives know, chief knows. Aides coming in.
Deputies launch a massive manhunt, and then less than 24 hours later, they catch up with Robert Child in a parking lot.
Recording.
Can you do the search? I did pat down, but I haven't done a...
562 to side. I'm slowing them. Stand by, fine, hold it.
Go ahead.
567. What was the traffic?
You just look straight up for me, partner. Thank you.
Air can be open. No additional required. 1181, continue.
You have a pocket right here?
I don't know. It's not mine.
With Robert Child in custody and in the back of a cruiser, it's time for deputies to see if he's in the mood to talk.
On over here, Robert. Go over this way. Say now everything's being audio and video recorded, okay? Go over that car over there.
I was heading to the station. It's further that
way.
You let him know.
Read him.
1181 your place.
All right, Robert. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning, if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions, to make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes, I do.
Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us now?
Nope.
But sometimes things change. And in this case, they did for sure. Deputies lead Robert Child into an interview room.
I'm gonna go get the head real quick before.
Can you guys take my coat out of here? It's compromising the pain here.
I'll put it back on and then lift it up for you.
Put it on right, yeah. It's falling down.
Robert Child is uncomfortable, and he doesn't hold back when letting the deputies know it.
starting to get irritated.
Hey, Rob. How you doing?
My shoulders are so torn, I can't even.
Well, stand up. Let's get you. Let's get you more comfortable. Yes. Can you stand? Or need help?
Yeah, my meniscus is out. Just tugged on me once. Oh.
Which knee?
My right. And this one just had surgery a couple of years ago. So.
Meniscus on that too?
I'm 60. I've never.
Did you have meniscus surgery on the other knee as well?
No, that was a total rebuild.
Go ahead, turn.
Oh, that's a
It's a rough one.
a lot.
I know I don't deserve any sympathy for what happened here, but it was self-defense.
Well, that's what we're here to talk about. We don't think you acted for no reason, right?
Well, I certainly hope not. No, I didn't even know I acted. Till the next day, I was like, that didn't happen.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
But I was crazy. I'm crazy about my wife, man. I love her so much.
Then put that hand on your head to loosen your shoulder up.
Eventually, Robert Child decides to open up.
I just wanted to let you know that your family knows that you are safe. I spoke with your son, Junior, down in Utah.
That's my boy.
Yeah, he sounded like he's such a sweet kid.
Honorable.
Yeah,
Straight.
I've heard wonderful things about him today, and anyway, sweet kid, well spoken, and yeah, he was really worried. So they were relieved to know that you were safe with us.
So I'll just tell you what happened. I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Well, look, before you do that, Rob, and I appreciate that, but we're new coming into this, so I don't know if you've been advised of your rights or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
You have? So you've been advised you have the right to remain silent, you have the right to an attorney? Okay. And having those rights in mind, we're already read to you. You wish to continue this conversation and explain your side of it, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything. I tell the truth, even when it's painful. So, 2024, 2025, Anna started stealing company funds and partying, doing drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't even drink. So, money started missing. We ended up with 2 lawsuits. For the first time ever in 2025, I wasn't able to perform said contract. I pulled money down. We didn't have the money to finish it. Turned into 2 lawsuits. And I didn't know what was going on at first. But then I found out her mother told her to start taking this amitriptyline. And so I was like, the hell? I started researching hundreds of videos of women and men that lose their families, their husbands, their jobs, everything. I knew nothing about this drug. Nobody consulted me before she started taking it. And I think her mother did it intentionally because she hates me.
Child goes on to tell a story about Anna.
I heard her talking with the girls at Fred Meyer. She told me they were teaching her how to get money without working.
You mean like from the state or from you?
Whatever, Sedgwick or whatever from Fred Meyer. Yeah, without going to work, she wanted to get money. And so the girls at her co-workers taught her how to do that, right? So anyway, I didn't think much of it because I was always business. I'm out there taking care of operations.
So what do you do for work?
I owned a South Sound Concrete Construction.
Okay. So like flat work?
Yeah, foundation, seawall, bulkheads, everything. Yeah,
Step
bridges.
Okay.
39 years in the business, right?
Okay.
When I first met Anna, I was making $30,000, $40,000 a month. And that was exciting to her. She was a lot prettier and younger than me, right?
Sure.
And, you know, I wasn't going to kick her out. And eventually, I grew to love her a lot, you know. I know that's kind of hard to believe, considering what just happened. But anyway, The thing is, 9 months on the amitriptyline, suddenly my wife doesn't love me anymore after 21 years together, right?
Okay.
And I'm starting to see her foot out the door. Now I'm getting, because I'm injured, and I'm laying on the couch, and I'm getting fat, and I'm thinking all these insecure things, right? Like maybe I'm not attractive enough, this, that, and the other. And she's looking for somebody better. And I was like, that hurt me, right?
Sure.
So I would be saying rude things to her, but never, ever laid a hand on her. You know what I mean? But she claimed I did. She also claimed I stuck a gun to my head. That never happened either. So she got this protection order under false allegations, false claims that I was abusive. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, why would you do this? Well, it started making sense. Me and Junior pulled up to see her at lunch. Well, first of all, I needed to go back here because we had separated and I was heading to Arizona to start up a new business because she was pissed that I missed her birthday. That's what it was at first. I couldn't go to the casino for her birthday because I spent too much money.
Robert Child has told the detectives a number of things. He then claims Anna was taking medication that she was dependent on.
And so once I studied the medication, I wanted her to wean off it immediately. Not too fast, but under professional advice. So I watched all these videos and thought, you know, if we do 4 weeks at a pill and a half, then another 2 weeks at maybe 1 pill.
Is she taking 2 pills now?
No, she's off now.
Yeah, well, when you wanted to start weaning her down, well, how much was she taking at that time?
At what time?
Before you wanted to wean her off, like when she was
2 pills a night.
That's what I'm trying to
think. Yeah.
So when you're talking about weaning her down, you're talking about weaning her down slowly.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, because I actually did care about my wife.
Sure.
And still do. But anyway, so I weaned her off the pills. She was doing okay, she said, but she wasn't.
What do you mean by that?
Well, she was drinking way too much. And I think there was another drug involved too.
And that probably has negative effects when you're on medication as well. They probably don't act well together either.
When I first met her, she was on meth.
Okay.
And I told her, you need to stop that and stop drinking every weekend, or there's the door. You want to stay with me? That's fine. That was an ultimatum the first year we were together.
It's a fair ultimatum.
Yeah. So I thought everything was cool, but secretly, no. She was taking all these pills. And I didn't notice until I opened the bottom drawer one day. There was like 50 different kind of pills in there, you know. And I was like,
and they're all from a doctor, or are they like street?
I don't know. She might get them from her mom or friends, you know.
But were they in pill bottles, like from a pharmacy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Big bottles, too. Some of them. But anyway, so Anna always kept that from me. She didn't want me to know that she was still addicted to. She smoked pot, drank a lot. I mean, I'd have half gallons up in the garage for 4 years, never opened, right? But all the stuff in the house, she drank it all. Rarely would I join her with a drink. I usually drink Merlot.
Okay.
And that's maybe once every 6 months with a dinner. I just don't like alcohol.
Okay.
But anyway, so when I recognized that was a relationship destroyer, I was like, oh my God, it makes perfect sense now. Because 21 years, and she just kind of forgot about our love. And Anna, I was like, I don't recognize you. What is going on? But she didn't admit that that drug was an issue. She's like, it's not the drug. I'm coming off it now anyway. Well, she even got worse after she came off it. And they say that it takes 6 months to a year to wake up. We didn't make it because things got crazy. Okay, so all my money's disappearing, the business is failing. Now we have a compound problem. High stress for Anna because everything's in her name. And me too, you know, because I want to succeed, right? So we got all these lawsuits and we got this.
Then comes the revelation from Robert Child about what is likely at the core of his anger. Anna had met someone else.
She'd met somebody at work. He just started working there. A real scuzzball, too. He looks like a meth dealer. And me and Junior, we reconciled, had amazing sex. I mean, it was so awesome to get together after being apart for a week. I get back from Arizona. The very next day, she says, we need to go to marriage counseling. I said, okay, I'll pay for it. Okay, she goes off to work, right? Me and Junior go in there, and Junior's like, hey, there's Mom. We're getting coffee at Java, right? Mm-hmm. He says, there's Mom. I said, well, let's go over there and give her a hug and tell her about your new job interview. It was his first interview, right? He's all excited. We roll up there, and we see her arm sticking out the window smoking a cigarette. And then all of a sudden, that's dude pops out of the passenger seat. And my kid he's like, Dad, turn this truck around right now. I said, well, maybe we shouldn't. Because I don't trust myself, you know what I mean? He said, no, do it now, Dad. So we did.
So you just turned around and didn't contact her?
No, we turned around and contacted her.
Turned to contact her.
Just so I walked up to her side of the window as he's walking back in the store. I said, is there something you need to tell me about? And she's just looking at me like a deer in the headlights. No. I said, well, you sure? Because you don't let anybody sit in your car ever. Since the 21 years I've known you. No, it's just he's a security and we were going over a security detail.
He's security for Fred Meyer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, this goes on for a while. We catch them together like 6 different times. We follow them one night just to find out where they're going. Mm-hmm. They go to the Riviera Motel with their suitcase.
Where's that?
It's in Olympia.
Okay.
Robert, who goes by Rob, tells the detectives that Anna made up things about him.
So you may be aced out of there. And I said, I don't care. So anyway, that happened. And then after that is when it got crazy. After that, she put in a protection order, all those lies in there. And even my teenagers showed up and told the judge, hey, I don't want my mom at the house. What if I don't want my mom at the house? And the judge says, it don't matter, okay? Your dad's out of the house. Now, if they revised those laws and made the woman take a polygraph, this could have all been avoided. Because she would have never kicked me out. I've been living in my truck for, 3 months now or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. And what happens during the protection order? She moves her boyfriend in. Mm-hmm. And so my neighbors are...
We talking Caleb?
Caleb, Marlon.
Mm-hmm.
Marlon calls me, hey, what's up with this weird-looking guy Anna's with? His truck's here every night, Rob. And when he gets off work, she runs out and gives him a big hug. I said, hey, Marlon, I don't mean to be mean, man, but I don't even want to hear it. You know what I mean? Sure. But I heard it anyway. And then Caleb called and said that, he sleeps with the window open and that he could hear they were having sex in my bed. That floored me, man. I mean, that was a gut punch, huge. But,
so when was that conversation with Caleb and Marlon?
That was, it was probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Anna Child had actually requested a protection order against Rob Child, and the order was granted the day before deputies say Rob shot her and Jason, although Robert Child hadn't been served with the order yet. King 5 cited court documents in which Anna said Rob treated her like a possession. She said she feared him, and Anna wrote that Rob told her if he couldn't have her, no one would. On March 8th, 2 weeks before the shooting, Rob posted a photo of Anna and her son on Facebook. 4 days after that, on March 12th, Rob posted a bathroom selfie of himself and commented, "Heartbroken," although he didn't elaborate about what had caused the heartache. Another photo on Rob's Facebook from December 2025 shows him with a gun holstered to his chest.
I had to hear all that stuff too, but anyway, I didn't want to believe it, but it was true. So, just prior to what happened, they were moving, the neighbors told me, they're moving all this stuff in, Rob, after the day after she filed for divorce. I don't know if she actually did, but I'm sure she did. She tells me this. And so, like I said, I send Mike and Robbie up there to put Cooper back, and when they're up there doing that, Anna comes out and says, "Hey, I dropped the protection order. Tell your dad he can come up and get the rest of his forms and stuff." So I did the next day.
Okay.
And I came up, and this is the day it all happened. I come up, and she's outside, and she goes, "What the are you doing here?" I was like, "Oh my God, you just told the guys to have me come up and get these forms." So anyway, I go in the house, I open the door, she's still, and there's my shotgun leaning on the wall. I said, "Hey, you told me that you didn't know where that was. I've been looking for that." And she says, "Yeah, I'm letting Jason use it." I said, "No, you're not. That cost me $1,100. It's coming from me." So I grab it, right? I said, "Where is Jason?" "He's not here. You need to go." I said, "What is wrong with you, man? Yesterday you tell me," and I'm standing there with the shotgun, right? "Yesterday you tell me I could come up here and get my stuff." She's like, "You need to go, okay?" The front door opens up, and Jason pops around with a handgun. Just like that.
The front door?
He pops in through the front door.
Okay.
And now I'm in auto mode. And I look over, and Anna has got this little handgun that he gave her, and she goes to shoot me in the face with it, and it won't fire because it's on safety. So, what the are you doing? Crazy. And she tries to get the gun and turns around and boom! Hits her in the back.
So you shot her in the back?
Yeah.
How many times?
Once.
How about him?
It was a double shot because it's such a hairpin trigger. It was just boom!
Okay. So he was in the door. Where was she at?
He was in the door here, and she was right here.
So Rob Child tells detectives he shot Anna and Jason in self-defense. He claims Jason appeared with a gun in his hand and that Anna was going to shoot him in the face, but the safety was on. Detectives dig deeper into the story as Rob Child claims he took Anna's gun and tossed it out of a window.
So on 119 somewhere?
No, it was on the dirt road.
Okay. So on the dirt road.
Yeah.
Out the driver's side window?
No, passenger side.
Okay. How far after you get off the pavement behind the gate when it turns to dirt? Because the thing is, we don't want some kid finding that gun and hurt himself or somebody else.
Yeah, true. So I was in panic. I couldn't even believe what had just happened. Matter of fact, I didn't even know it happened until the next day.
Let's focus on, you took Anna's gun and you threw that out the window on your way back on the dirt road. What about Jason? He said he had a gun.
I don't know.
Did you take his gun?
No.
Okay.
Why, they didn't find one?
I haven't been out there. I don't know. So just so you're aware, I don't know much at all about this case.
Okay.
So I'm coming in here cold just to talk to you and get your side of the story. So I
Okay, because I was concerned about this because he had a gun, and one of the neighbors came in the house before you guys got there.
Who's that?
That was Gabe.
Okay.
And he better not have stolen that gun.
Huh?
I like Caleb, though. I certainly hope he goes through something like that. He's kind of oddball, but
Did you see what kind of gun he had?
no,
Did you see color or anything?
silver, I think, but I'm not sure. Happened too fast.
What about the gun that your wife pulled?
It was nickel plated.
You know what kind of gun it was?
No,
Was it like a
small.
small
Yeah.
revolver, semi-auto?
Usually she'll get a 380 or a 9 that's small. She has small hands.
What is a semi-automatic?
But he bought her the gun, is what I heard. I didn't even know that.
And so you,
It looked like a semi-automatic.
when you took it from her, and you drove, and you handled it, you threw it out
Yeah,
the window.
semi-automatic.
Okay, so it took a magazine, obviously.
Yeah, it had.
Okay.
It wasn't bolt action.
But not a revolver. It was a
I
magazine.
remember it.
Okay.
Bolt. But I was in shock. I gotta be honest with you.
Sure.
I didn't even know I freaking did it. It was like I was outside myself or something. It happened too fast, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I just went into this freaking mode like nobody's killing me today. And it seemed to me like they planned to take me out. Because why would she tell me to come up there and get my stuff, and I dropped the protection order? And the kids tell me this, and I'm like, oh, I'll go get my phones because I can get, $5,000 for them. I know it.
Rob Child was not happy about the separation from his wife. You can hear the anger, but she was clearly done with him. Detectives continued to ask Rob Child questions about what happened on March 24th when he showed up at Anna's home.
And so where was Anna and who entered the house first?
I did.
Okay.
I walked in first. She was behind me, Kristen, the whole time.
Okay. And then you said you saw Jason come in.
That was after she told me he wasn't there.
Right. And where was she when she told you that?
Standing right in front of the laundry room.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, she told you he's not here.
Yeah.
And you need to go.
And then she said, well, before that, she said she was letting Jason use that shotgun of mine, but she lied to me. And that shotgun is mine. I paid a lot of money for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had it in my hand. I just picked it up off the wall, and it already had a 10-round clip in it. And I'm standing there, and she says, you need to f***ing go. I said, all right, where's Jason at? And she's like, he's not here. I said, okay, whatever. So what part of lying on a restraining order, protection order, and moving your boyfriend in and start in my bed 3 days after you get the protection order, temporary, is okay with you? Just to piss away 21 years of marriage. I'm not gonna do this, Rob. And I was like, some guy comes in just like this, and I just boom, boom. Instinct.
So let me just so I can picture this better. When you arrive there, I'm assuming you're in your light truck, right? So you can load your forms up and shit, right?
That's Paul's truck.
But that white truck, correct? The Ford?
Yeah.
And then when you arrived, where do you park at?
Well, his rig was in my driveway, so I had to just pull up like this.
Okay, so that's kind of leads into my next question. So he's got his own vehicle and he drives.
Yeah.
What does he drive?
He drives a black Ford, I think. It's got paper plates on it still.
Ford truck or car? Or
yeah, truck.
Like a Ranger or F-150? Or?
F-150, I think.
Okay.
And it was seen in my driveway ever since 3 days after the temporary order was placed.
Okay. So you get there, you see that his rig's there, and you're like, well, where's Jason at, right?
Yeah.
And she says he's not here. So you're having a conversation with her, probably already a heated conversation, because it's a big deal, right?
Yeah, throwing away 20 years.
Right.
1 year.
So I mean, you got a lot of emotion into that, and as you're talking,
I was in a fetal position for 5 days, crying over it, and she was laughing at me. You know what I mean? Laughing at me, and I'm like, "Who the f*** are you? I don't even know who you are anymore." And I was like, anyway, I dealt with it the best I could, but that day that I went in there and he tried to sabotage me there through the front door. She lied to me about him being there. And I'm wondering, they were both packing, if that wasn't a setup to take me out. But
you didn't have time to think about that at the time.
I'm tactically inclined.
Like,
I always have been.
Right?
I always have been very good.
Sure.
Tell me everything you saw when Jason came in the front door.
The gun came in first. It opened about this much when his head lined up through the sights. And I just said, boom.
There are times during this interview when Rob Child keeps talking and he reveals details that really show his emotional state, how he's thinking. He's actually able to reflect on the type of person he is, but then other times he almost seems to deny the seriousness of the situation he is in.
Oh, man. I can't stand the smell of urine. Can I get a shower tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm exhausted, guys. I shouldn't even probably be talking because I'm going to mix some things up here. So why don't we get together when I've had a good night's sleep?
Well, right now, like our main concern is if there's any firearms out in the woods, that some kid doesn't pick one up.
No.
You know.
And my health was compromised the day that happened too. Not to mention, I was insane. Well, I'm crazy about that girl. I think this whole thing just destroyed me. I was doing like an 8th grader would do. Like I never grew emotionally since the 8th grade because of her. And no other woman's ever really had that effect on me. It was a powerful thing. And she always said, "I'll never leave you, honey." I said, "Good, because when I die, I need you to hold me when I pass away, so I don't feel scared or something, you know what I mean?" And she said, "I will, baby, I will." And then one day, she wakes up and hates me, man.
And there are times when Rob's story seems to change.
So, last night, so you said that you took the shotgun with you.
No, I think I left it in the trunk, didn't I?
Well, at one point you said that you threw it out of the truck.
Oh, I did?
But
I told you I need some sleep.
okay.
I threw the little handgun. No, the trunk was stopped when I threw the damn shotgun. I just threw it and then grabbed my case.
Your case.
with the 308 in.
Oh, it was in a rifle case?
Yeah, I keep the expensive one.
A hard case?
No, soft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like web, like nylon type, or like leather, or some kind of. Do you remember?
It's
What
actually camo.
Oh, it's
Digital
camo.
camo kind of.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Even easier to find out there.
Yeah.
Robert Child was charged with burglary and 2 counts of murder. He's in jail, being held on a $5 million bond as he awaits trial. In a GoFundMe for Anna's funeral, her family wrote that she was an amazing, joyful, beautiful, fun, outgoing, loving, and caring mother, daughter, sister, and friend to many. Her community loved and adored her. Her smile and laugh were contagious, and she truly made a difference in the lives of everyone she met. Anna's spirit brought light and happiness wherever she went, and her absence leaves a deep void in our hearts. Our family is heartbroken by her sudden loss. Right now, we are facing the difficult reality that we do not have the funds to cover her cremation, a celebration of life gathering, and some minor debts that need to be settled. Anna's 2 boys, along with the rest of our family, want to honor her memory in the way she deserves. Jason was a father of 3. In his obituary, his family wrote that family was everything to him. He was fiercely loyal and protective. He also had a passion for cars and motorcycles. Anna Child had tried to get help. As I mentioned, she got that order of protection. Help is available 24/7 for domestic violence victims. Call 1-800-799-SAFE. And that's it for this episode of Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Thanks so much for being with me. I'll see you back here next time.